Now look, your first 10 members will make or break your community. And I think the problem is most people invite their friends and family, but this is a massive mistake. So here's a bold claim. I'd rather have 10 strangers who share my vision, my passion for my niche, than 100 friends who just don't care about it. So today I'm going to show you exactly how to invite and why it matters more than you think. And as I've just mentioned, most people start by inviting their family and their friends, and I think sometimes they just join out of obligation, don't they? In essence, they really don't have any passion. But look, here's what happens. When the wrong founding members create the wrong culture attracts the wrong future members. You see, what happens is your founding members, they set the tone for absolutely everything. They set the tone for engagement levels, quality of discussions, and member expectations. And you know what? I've literally watched communities die because the founding members were polite lurkers. Family members who joined, to be supportive, but they never engaged. They never posted and they definitely never contributed. New members would join and you know what? They just see a ghost town and they'll just leave immediately. And then what happens is the community owner just keeps posting and posting, but what they're doing is they're just posting into the void, hoping someone would respond. But the culture, unfortunately, is already set. And that silence breeds more silence. So let me give you the founding member filter. There are 4 qualities you're looking for. Are they passionate? So they already care about your topic. They're not doing you a favor by joining, and they genuinely want to be there. Are they engaged? They participate. They don't just consume. They comment, they ask questions, and what they do is they share their experiences. Are they aligned? So they share your values and your vision, and you're on the same page about what this community should become. And will they be vocal? So they'll give you their feedback. They're not silent observers, and they tell you what's working and what's not. They'll be really honest with you. So I suppose the question is, where the hell do you find these people? They're not your personal contacts, by the way. The place that you find them is other Skool communities related to your niche. And that's where your ideal founding members are going to be hanging out. That's where you're going to find them. But here's the pro tip, and this is one mistake that I see a lot of members making. Don't just show up and just start recruiting people and DMing them. Spend 30 days engaging first, provide value, and build real relationships. Earn the right to invite them. And then what you find is the quality beats quantity every single time. So you've got 10 engaged, passionate people, and that beats 100 polite family members, like I said, who just never show up. So do you want my founding member selection checklist and community engagement strategy? If you're interested in that, it's inside my Skool Monetization Lab community. Plus you get a free 20-minute roadblock call to strategize your launch. If you're interested in that, you'll find the link in the description. So let me walk you through the pre-launch engagement strategy. So what you're looking to do is you're looking to join 3 to 5 related Skool communities. And by the way, they're not competitors. Never ever look at them as competitors. They're at adjacent communities where your ideal members are hanging out. And then, like I said, what you want to do is you want to engage authentically for 30 days and provide value in the discussions that you're having on that platform. Build real relationships and just don't be transactional. And then what you'll find is as you engage, you'll start to identify active members who align with your vision and your vision of your community. People who post quality content, people who ask really thoughtful questions, and people who just support each other. And what happens is after you build a little bit of rapport with them, just send them a direct message. Here's what you say. Here's the invite script. Hey, I'm launching a community on whatever your topic is. I'm handpicking 10 people who are passionate about this. And I'd love for you to be one of my founding members. Look, I'm not going to be honest with you. This is new, so I need your honest feedback. You're getting in before anyone else. Would you be interested? So let's take a look at the 3 key elements of that script. So what you're doing is you're being selective. When you say that you're hand-picking people, it creates exclusivity and people feel chosen and not sold to. Also what you're doing is you're setting expectations. Be honest that this is new and you need the feedback. And this makes them feel like partners, not customers. And the beauty about this is what you're doing is you're creating exclusivity. They're getting in before anyone else is able to get in. And the early access feels valuable. But look, there are some red flags to look out for. People who ghost your messages or chronic complainers who drain your energy vampires who always need something. I'm telling you now, these sort of people, trust me, they will poison your culture. It's better to have 9 great members than 10 members, including one toxic person. And look, what we'll say is don't worry about the lurkers. I know there's a lot of posts on Schoolers about lurkers. Don't worry about the lurkers. Studies show that lurkers don't hurt your business. And do you know what? Some people prefer just to observe. And don't forget, they're still learning. Not everybody wants to contribute straight away. They're still learning. And some of them, believe it or not, will actually buy later. Now, all I'm saying is the problem isn't lurkers. The problem is having only lurkers. That's a massive issue. So here's your action plan. I want you to write this down or put it on a notepad. What you want to do is you want to pick 10 passionate, engaged people from related communities. Not family, not friends who are just doing you a favour. Then what I want you to do is engage for 30 days in different communities related to yours and build real relationships. Then, once you've done that, then you can start inviting people. Now look, if you need help with that, I'd recommend that you join the Skool Monetization Lab where we can actually help you with this. And don't forget, you get a free 20-minute call as you join. As soon as you join, we'll actually send you the booking link and you can actually book a call with me so we can actually discuss it with you. And if you're interested in that, the link is in the description. Thank you so much for watching. My name is Des and I'll see you on the other side.